insufficiency. So the one of the modality which is gold standard for evaluation of chronic venous insufficiency is color Doppler. So here I will demonstrate you to evaluate the chronic venous insufficiency using color Doppler. This is Areta equipment, Areta 60. You can see this two probes. This is convex probe and this one is a linear probe. Convex probe generally we require in a very obese patient. So mostly for evaluation of chronic venous insufficiency, which we also call as varicose veins, we use superficial, that is linear probe. So whenever we evaluate chronic venous insufficiency, first thing is to evaluate the deep veins. So I will apply a jelly. Can you put the light off? So first thing is to evaluate the compressibility. This is a gold standard way to demonstrate the deep vein thrombosis. So here you can see common femoral artery and a common femoral vein. When I apply a compression, there is complete obliteration of lumen of common femoral vein. So this is a gold standard way of demonstrating a deep vein thrombosis. This compression should be applied in a transverse plane. As you can see, my probe is on transverse plane. After demonstrating a compressibility in common femoral vein, I will go down way and demonstrate the compressibility throughout the course of SFV. Here you can see my image where I can I am demonstrating the compression of SFV. After demonstrating the compression of SFV, we will go to popliteal fossa. Here you can see this is popliteal artery. My arrow is on popliteal artery and this is popliteal vein. Again my probe is in a transverse plane. I apply a force and there is complete obliteration of lumen of popliteal vein. So this is a way to demonstrate deep vein, no evidence of deep vein thrombosis. Having demonstrated normal deep veins, as it is very important because you are not doing any intervention in a patient who is having old DVT or having a wall thickening or thrombophlebitis or acute DVT. After demonstrating the DVT, no evidence of DVT, we will demonstrate the reflux in the deep veins. So this reflux in the deep veins are demonstrated by Valsalva maneuver. Here we demonstrate the Valsalva in a proximal SFV, mid SFV, popliteal vein. This is done by asking the patient to apply a Valsalva. So here in this image you can see blue color flow in the common femoral vein. भैया जोर लगाइए नीचे की तरफ and there is no flow, छोड़ दीजिए. On applying the Valsalva, again there is a blue flow. So this is a normal way of normal pattern of flow in a normal veins. If patient is unable to do Valsalva, there is another way to demonstrate a Valsalva. We apply a pressure on the patient's abdomen and we can demonstrate the Valsalva. Here I have demonstrated this. Initially there is flow and then when I apply a pressure there is no flow and then after release again there is a flow. So this is another way in a patient who are unable to demonstrate the Valsalva, who are unable to understand your language, or sometimes patient is not understanding your language. Having demonstrated this at common femoral vein, I will demonstrate the same thing at SFV. Here you can see the blue color of flow. जोर लगाइए भैया, छोड़ दीजिए. So there is no change in the color of in the flow. जोर लगाइए, छोड़ दीजिए. So here you can see initially there is red color flow. After applying the Valsalva there is no flow and again there is a red color flow. So this is a normal Valsalva. Same thing we have to demonstrate in the popliteal vein. जोर लगाइए, छोड़ दीजिए. Having demonstrated the Valsalva thing in common femoral vein, SFE and popliteal vein, our next job is to evaluate the GSV. So I will show you how the GSV runs. This is the course where the GSV runs, like you can see my pen. Then we will go on the Doppler. First we go to the common femoral vein. From common femoral vein, a medially flowing vein is a GSV, and make the probe slightly oblique to demonstrate the GSV in sagittal view. And then here we apply a Valsalva. जोर लगाइए भैया, छोड़ दीजिए. You can see there is change in the color. From blue it becomes red. So after demonstrating this on color flow, we will apply a spectral. Just wait for a minute. A spectral flow at SFJ. जोर लगाइए, लगा के रखिए भैया, छोड़ दीजिए, फिर से जोर लगाइए, छोड़ दीजिए. So here you can see when we apply a Valsalva, there is flow, there is reflux in the flow which is more than 100 centimeter per second, more than 100 milliseconds. So that is again a sign of significant reflux. So this patient is having SFJ incompetence. After demonstrating the SFJ incompetence, the next thing is to demonstrate the reflux in GSV. The GSV is divided into 6 parts. Above knee it divided into 3 parts, and below knee it again divided into 3 parts. So you can get a patient having a varicosities, classical varicosities, but still there is a competent SFJ. So there is another way where we should focus is the intrinsic reflux in the GSV. So now I will demonstrate you how to demonstrate the intrinsic reflux in GSV. In upper part we again apply the Valsalva, and below knee we apply distal compression. These things we do in a standing position. So this I am demonstrating the Valsalva in upper GSV in supine position. After that we will shift the patient in standing position. So here is the GSV. Next thing, how to identify the GSV. GS is a vein which runs between the two flat planes. So here you can see this is superficial and this is another flat plane. So any vein which is running between the two flat planes is GSV. That's how you identify the GSV. Here you can see this is a GSV and it is running between the two flat planes. Now I will ask patient to do a Valsalva. जोर लगाइए भैया, छोड़ दीजिए. So this is a reflux in the GSV. You can see initially there is a blue color of flow. After applying the Valsalva, there is red color of flow, which is running more than 100 milliseconds. So you can classify this into grade 1, 2, 3 depending on the flow and velocity. For this you can go to my lecture on evaluation of chronic venous insufficiency and its grading. Just now I am demonstrating how to evaluate the patient. Thank you. अब खड़े हो जाइए. Chronic venous insufficiency is very important. You should evaluate the patient in standing. Your procedure of evaluation of chronic venous insufficiency will not completed until you demonstrate the case in a standing position. Whenever you ask the patient to stand, ask him to keep the weight on the other side and evaluate the patient. Now in this standing position you can see this is the GSV. We already demonstrated the intrinsic reflux on Valsalva on GSV. Now I am demonstrating the course. You focus on my arrow. This is an anterior tributary which is arising from GSV, and see the tributary is not running between the two fat planes, but the GSV is running between the two fat planes. I am going down. Again this is the GS, this is another tributary which is arising, and which is going posteriorly. So this is posterior tributary. This is the course of the GSV. After demonstrating the course of the GSV, we will demonstrate the segmental reflux. So this is the mid part of GSV. I apply a force, and when I release, there is change in the color. So initially it was blue in color. When I release the compression, it becomes red. That means flow is flowing, blood is flowing towards the probe. That is significant reflux in the GSV. This is called an intrinsic segmentic reflux. After demonstrating at the mid level, similar thing you can demonstrate at distal thigh. There is change in the color from blue to red. Then below the knee, again there is change in the color from blue to red. So this is a significant reflux in the GSV at all the 6 levels. So here is the important point we get for treatment of the patient. This patient require a GSV obliteration from ankle level up to the SFJ. This is very important because in this case there is intrinsic reflux at multiple levels. Now I will demonstrate how to evaluate the SSV. पलट जाइए भैया. Again SSV is identified by the same technique, that is a vein running between the two fat planes. So here is the SSV which is running between the two fat planes. Now I will ask the patient to do Valsalva and demonstrate the SPJ. So this is an SPJ which is going obliquely. भैया जोर लगाइए, छोड़ दीजिए, फिर से जोर लगाइए, छोड़ दीजिए. So there is no reflux at SPJ. However, you can see there is another vein which is going up. So this is a vein of Guidamini. My arrow is at the vein of Guidamini. Having said this, now I will demonstrate the intrinsic reflux in the SSV. So there is no flow in the SSV. SSV is also not dilated much. Now here in the mid calf level, again there is no reflux at mid calf level. Here the SSV is very much dilated. Most likely you will get the reflux. So there is a reflux here. You can see the blue color is changing into red color. So the discharge of the SSV is at the level of ankle. After demonstrating the SSV, we will go to the incompetent perforator. Incompetent perforator is again done from medial aspect. मेरी तरफ देखिए, भैया मेरी तरफ देखिए, आगे कीजिए पैर. So most of the perforator on the medial aspect, there are basically mid thigh perforator, then lower thigh perforator, knee perforator, mid calf perforator, which are again 3 perforator, and then above ankle perforator. इधर हो जाइए.